This is Matt with remove-malware.com, and you've already seen me test Komodo Internet Security 3.5 for detecting and removing all kinds of malware, and it did a fantastic job detecting and removing stuff. But now I want to test out a specific module of Komodo Internet Security, and that's a module that I'm really interested in right now. A lot of different applications actually run something like it now. It's called Defense Plus, and what Defense Plus does is it sets up protected areas of your computer. So anytime anything tries to write to these areas, you are presented with an alert. Um, the only downside of this is you have to be smart enough to kind of know if this is a safe program or not a safe program. You can you can add safe vendors. Like here we have some safe vendors, Comodo and Microsoft, and you can add a few more. You have to read from signed executables, so you can add safe vendors, but mostly this very powerful way of preventing you from getting infected is based on you knowing that this is probably a bad file. So, and once again, we're Komodo Internet Security Defense Plus is protecting our registry keys and our files, certain areas of our computer. On my protected files, I'm protecting things like my startup folders, documents and settings, all users, programs, startup, anything that tries to write in there, I'm going to be notified and I can deny that. Protecting important files and folders, System 32. Almost every piece of malware goes in System 32. Anything that's really bad goes in System 32. Um, Anytime, and there's so much stuff here. Anytime it modifies third-party drivers, Windows management stuff. I added a few of my own, like the temp folders. I wanted to know about those. If anything went in there, I wanted to make sure it was protected, and I kind of knew about it. So, anyway, we've got my protected registry keys. So you see all of the registry hives here that are protected. So anytime anything tries to modify or write to those, I can go ahead and deny that if I want to. This really is awesome because it gets around the old signature-based antivirus where you're relying on a um, specific definition of what a virus is. If this file specifically fits, um, if it specifically fits being malware, and a lot of times these signature-based traditional antiviruses cannot keep up with um, all the viruses and malware and all that stuff coming out every day. So I hope I said that right. I know I'm stumbling on my words, but I just want to get across that Defense Plus and things like it, like Drive Sentry, Prevex, uh, these are the future right here, as well as sandboxing. That's another awesome one. So I have 8 URLs that I'm going to go ahead and test, and I'm going to see if Komodo Internet Security's Defense Plus module is effective. Now, people are going to ask me, what's the difference between Komodo and Drive Sentry? Well, Komodo is absolutely free. Drive Sentry, I think you have to pay $10 for to receive automatic updates. Komodo, you can automatically update its antivirus engine, no problem, and it has a built-in software firewall, one of the best firewalls in the industry. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and start testing out some malicious stuff here. Okay, this one was caught by the antivirus engine. Automatically quarantined it out of our life. This one was not caught by the antivirus. Their antivirus is still fairly new, and they're going to add on some big modules towards the end of the year, which is just in a few days. But I could really care less about antivirus at this point because this is all we really need. This is Komodo Defense Plus alert. It says security considerations new.exe could not be recognized and is about to create a new folder inside of System32. It's going to create a DLL, probably a Vundu type DLL because it's all random characters. This usually happens when you're installing a new application. You must make sure, this is in bold, that new1.exe is a safe application before allowing this. So this is obviously a piece of malware. I'm going to go ahead and block this request. Now we have another one. Cannot be recognized. It's going to go ahead and drop a temp file in System32. I'll go ahead and block this. And we got another one. Block this. Wants to write to the registry. It wants to write, looks like that new rogue. Yeah, antivirus 360. Safe tray. Yeah, it's a new rogue. Was a new rogue. It's not going to get on our system because we're blocking everything. Take a look at my processes. Nothing that I see outwardly there. Just fine. Let's go ahead and this one might be a little difficult because I don't think we're monitoring the program folder. This one may actually get through. This would be a rogue if it's still active. Okay, awesome. Defense Plus caught this rogue that a lot of other programs miss. Drive Sentry and Defense Plus, so far the only ones that actually caught it since I've been testing the last 2 weeks. Block this request. I'll go ahead and block that request. And let me just tell you, you'll get a lot of alerts on things that are actually malware related. Otherwise, you don't really get too many alerts otherwise. So hang on, I need to check my time here. Alright, I can go ahead and close this now since we pretty much negated all of it. So we've got 3 for 3. I'm going to go ahead and make a new video. I'll be right back.